ba 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 September. Boom 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 boom. Remember, is that a chicken playing guitar? Do you remember the dancing baby September? Ba 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 ba. Remember, ba 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 scrambled egg. Ah, ba 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 ba. Spinning baby angel, baby, never was a cloudy day. Yeah. Woo! La-dee-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Kind regards, masses, it's me, High Bike, and I am back with Persona Anomalous Tower Chronicle. We haven't played that in a while, but that's not going to be the whole stream. The main game for this stream is going to be Hakuoki, as usual, but, well, today is Eriko Kirishima's birthday, aka Ellie from Persona 1, so happy birthday to Ellie. So, I thought it'd be a nice way to celebrate her birthday by playing, at least doing a little bit of grind in Anomalous Tower Chronicle. Like, maybe the first 30 minutes of the stream or so. And that's why I played her theme from Persona 1. I love that Persona 1 gives everyone character themes, like, all the main cast. Like, it helps personalize them, and also they're all slappas. Or you might get, I don't know. Nah, Brad the Chad. It's not really goofy off for Brad the Chad, but it is out there. Now, what am I saying? They all slap. But yeah, I love Ellie is definitely one of my top favorite character themes for Persona 1 because I like the vocal sample, the guy that kind of sounds like he's like an astronaut or something. But it's just a very very sick techno-ish kind of beat. Love it. And then the pre-stream video. Well, you guys, it's the 21st night of September, so yeah, that's also why we're parting out here and we're going to make this a drinking game stream. Both these games give me a lot of drinking game prompts, so we're going to party hardy. But yeah, that second, or not, the video was, so it's taken from, what is this? Hold on, let me double check this. Bill Cosby posted by Video Game Donkey. It's like some kind of Bill Cosby fan game, but what really gets me is that the end, that bit, like, it plays the 8-bit version of September by Earth, Wind, and Fire, and, of course, 21st night of September, and, like, every time, every 21st of September, I think of course, obviously, the September, the Earth, Wind, and Fire song, and also like this specific version. I love that the graphics that we see, it's like all those like early 2000s style gifs, like the chicken playing guitar, the baby playing guitar, like all the fucking Christian graphics. It just gives a certain kind of aesthetic, and then like Donkey's beautiful singing, really the icing on the cake. But I'll definitely credit those when I get the YouTube VOD up. What the helly Ellie? How are we doing today, Jacob? What's up? So, yeah, without further ado, let me get those drinking game prompts for Anomalous Tower Chronicle up first. But yeah, how have you guys been? Me, today was a nice day of relaxation. And also I got to have dinner at my parents' house, so that's why this stream is a little bit later than I would have liked to, but, it was nice getting to hang out with the parents, especially when my mom just recently came back from her Spain and Portugal trip. But, yeah, a nice day of rest compared to the weird week it's been at work. Like, fuck, dude. I will talk more about that later, but for now, the drinking game prompts: drink every time a demon negotiation fails. Yuka is not in my party, so we don't have to worry about that. Like, not in an Anomalous Tower Chronicle. Portugal, yeah. Every time Brad the Chat acts like the hero or is narcissistic, which we really don't see too much in the Tower game, Blackjack is definitely not in the tower game. Every time you die, so like totally game over. Every time someone says, seriously? Sheesh, don't worry, for real, calm down, among white, or thank you so much. Every time you win a boss fight, every time you see any of the Jack Bros or any demon who says hee-ho or some variant, every time you learn a new skill, every time a party member or a persona level up, every time you miss, for every cutscene, so that this includes any time the characters are talking, like outside of battle. Every time you go up a floor, every time you run into a trap, every time you go into an empty room, and for every back attack. So let's go ahead and we'll start the game. But yes, it is nice to sit back with some beer. But yeah, my parents invited me over for dinner. We had chicken. Oh, hold on, this isn't the right thing. Let me see. And my mom made some chicken, and it had some nice herbage there, and potato. And like they had this butter, but it's like vegetable butter, so it works for me. Cause I don't know, like my lactose intolerance is actually pretty heavy. Like I'm even affected by butter, which really fucking sucks. But yeah, I don't like to risk anything. Oh, that's right, I did a save last time, like at an actual spot. Let me move my drinking game prompts to the other screen really quick. And then we'll be good to go. But yeah, I brought chowder along with me too. So that was fun. Oh, also, like my mom, we tried this wine that she brought over from the Philippines. So there's this fruit over there called, I think it's called lomboy. It tastes like cherries, like a very sweet cherry. Like holy shit, it was very sweet. Hold on, how do I check my status? Oh shit. I want to. Oh, the menu's right there. Naoya, Maki, Ellie, Nanjo, Brown. Perfect. Hey, Chuck, how are we doing today? What's up? We are doing a drinking game stream, so if you'd like to take part with an alcoholic beverage or a non-alcoholic beverage, I'll let you know when to drink. And speaking of, this is our free drink right here. Oh, I don't think this is where I wanted to be training, but whatever. That works. Reminder, Monica birthday in 70 minutes. Oh, Monica's birthday soon. Damn, dude. Akihiko's birthday is gonna be tomorrow, too. That's funny they share the same birthday. I'll definitely be celebrating, too. Drink for empty room. But yeah, this Lomboy wine that she had, it was very sweet. And it was funny because they couldn't open it. They couldn't open the bottle for a long time. And it turned out all they had to do was cut open the paper that holds together the bottle. Because they twisted it off, but like, even though the cap was twisting off, or like, you know, you could twist the cap, like it wasn't really, it wasn't opening. And they're like, what the fuck? Hold on. Oh, I closed my Persona 1 contact guide. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Oh shit, where did it go? Oh, I think... Oh, contact guide, how it works. What the fuck happened to my contact guide? What the shit? Advanced contact guide. I know you fuckers know what I'm talking about. What the shit? Huh. This isn't the same. This Persona 1 guide will tell. What? Huh. What happened to the fucking page? I don't wanna fuck this up. Jesus. I know it. Persona 1. Not the PSP version. What the fuck happened to it? Oh my god. It's like gone. Hold on. Maybe this one. There it is. Okay, never mind. I found it. It's gonna flip out there for a bit. Just kidding. Okay, let's see. Persuade. I have just the thing.
You're like, what's the word? Oh, impertinent, hee-ho!
Oh, hee-ho drink. Hee-ho variant drink. Okay, well that wasn't good. What else can I do? I can... Oh, the birthday girl. Wait, okay, I messed up. Hold on. Because it's Ellie's birthday, I'm only gonna do negotiations with her. Let's see. And she does give quite a few good negotiation tactics.
Are you interested in me, hee-ho? understand what you're saying at all. Oh well. Lifestone. Give me your Lifst.
I can't spell, never mind. But, let's see. But yeah, other than that, it's just a nice, relaxing day with, me and Kyler. But yesterday... Oh, yesterday. It wasn't as bad as Friday, but fucking... It was just busy. Like, there was always, like... I didn't have time to think. I did eat, but it was, like... I think it was, like, closer to 2 when I was eating, but, like... The guy that had the walker that we were trying to get into the program that came from the hospital, he was still there. So, like, my coworker from the night shift did do, the packet, but it turned out, well, they needed a TB test, because, oh, hold on, do I have a, okay, I'll do Crimson Civilization, just kidding. No, you do Frey. So, they needed a TB test because apparently the nurses at PEC, like, none of them could access the program that, like, we used to input notes or anything. And apparently they needed to use that to register the TB test. So none of them could use it. So only the day shift nurses could. So they're like, okay. And they tried to call, like, what is it? The after hours for, troubleshooting, like, this program. But there was no answer. So I had to take care of that. They didn't get the TB test done until, like, I don't know, an hour after I called. And I forgot to check over the packet. That's a drink there. Because, like, she asked me to review it. But I was busy working on my recidivism logs. So I was like, okay, no big deal. I trust my coworker to have, you know, put it in right. It's a drink. It turns out she used the wrong form because this program, like, they had a new version of, like, some of the forms that we use to send these referrals. Ebon rope tablet, what the fuck is that? But yeah, and the forms that, like, the wrong forms she used, I think, like, at least maybe, like, 5 pages long. It could have been 8 or something. I can't remember. But basically I had to fill everything out all over again. And I'm like, ugh. And, like, it was hard to do that too because, like, we kept getting more clients and stuff. And I'm just, like, trying to juggle all of this on top of that. But when I finally did get the packet sent in, like, the annoying thing is the people in charge of the program, you have to keep bugging them to check the status of the referral packet. Cause, like, I'd have to call every 2 hours, and then, like, they're like, oh, we haven't gotten it yet, or, oh, we're in a meeting, so, like, we can't look through it yet. It's fucking stupid. But, yeah, so, like, what happened was, or what was it? So, hold on, I'm like, what am I doing here? So when I finally got to talk with them and they were like, oh yeah, we did get the packet, but we didn't get, like, this part of the form, we didn't get the TB test form, we didn't get all this shit. But I was like, what? It's in there. And they're like looking like, oh, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, it's in there. Drink for next floor. And they're like, oh yeah, there it is. And the thing that sucks about the TB tests on PEC's side, like, it's not obviously marked TB test on it or anything, but if you can read, like, it's like, it, like, gives the kind of test it is, and it's like, where did they administer the shot? It's like, I had to explain to them, I know it doesn't say that on there, but this is how we've always sent it. It's right fucking there. And they're like, it's TB time! Yeah, right? But yeah, anyways, the only thing I was missing was insurance verification for this guy. Now, there's a site that we usually used to go on, but, like, everyone from the county, I guess, uses it. or at least, you know, at least our agency. And I guess, like, because it's, like, the same username, the same password. So, like, I guess everyone, like, kind of used it, like, logged in too many times because it's all like, oh, someone else tried to log in under this account. But it's, like, a shared thing. So it just kind of overrode and, like, there was no more access to that. And the thing is, it would show emergency insurance, like from the hospital, say, like, but on the program that we use to put in our notes, they do have, this is Pulukisi, right? Yeah. They do have insurance verification. However, it was showing that this guy did not have insurance, which would be a little bit of a problem, because, I mean, it would take them even longer to review this fucking packet. And I'd be like, I was like, no, there's no way. They said he had emergency insurance. So thankfully Tosti coming in clutch. I'm like, dude, is there any way I can check if he has, like, if he actually does have emergency insurance? He's like, let me see what I can do. So it turns out, according to him, there's, like, only a select few people at PEC that have, like, new access to that other website I mentioned. And it's like, oh, okay, cool. Huh. It says that Ellie inviting these guys would make them angry. Well, let's see what I can do. Pay me some retirement money. I'll take no less than 1989 yen. Here you go. Perfect. But yeah, like, besides that happening, so, like, there was, oh my god, the lead at PEC over there, like, she kind of, like, goes a little bit above and beyond than what we're supposed to be doing for clients. Like, she'll be like, so we're supposed to, like, make the referrals, make the calls for clients to go to, that one detox center we always send clients to, but she'll be, like, suggesting, oh, hey, I think this person should go here. I told them that you guys could refer him. And it's like, a lot, oh, like, my meds. Okay, it's meds time. Sometimes she'll say this to clients who clearly don't need it, who are literally just using the detox place as, like, just a place to hang out and not actually linked to substance use services. So it gets so annoying when she, like, steps in. When we can just easily turn these people, like, away and just be like, here are community resources you can look into. But anyways, she did this for this one guy. She's like, yeah, I think this guy could go to detox. And I'm like, okay, let me see him. I'll work with him. And the fucking guy was so high. He kept pacing. Like, you could not talk to this guy. And I tried to do deep breathing exercises with him to, like, you know, get him to calm down. But he wasn't receptive to that. So that's not really appropriate for anyone to go to Quick or the detox center, because, like, the detox center, they don't have any medical staff, and it's like, you know, they're just like, we need to keep the zen in this place, so, like, we can't have anyone disruptive or anything. But this guy just kept pacing back and forth, and he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't want to die, oh my god, don't, please, I need help, oh my god, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, okay, hey, it's okay, like, how can we help you, like, what does help look like to you? And he's like, oh, I want to call my sister. And I'm like, okay, that's fine, well, I'll just, you can call your sister. Like, he also wanted to call his mom too, and I'm like, okay, we can't do anything else for you, but we can call sister, mom. Well, of course, PEC cleared him. Like, he didn't have any, like, suicidal or homicidal ideation, so, like, you know, he would be good to be released into community, because it's not illegal, it's not a crime to, like, be high or anything, like, especially if you're bugging out like that. Like, you're just bugging out, but that's totally out of my power to do anything for, because my job is to talk with people. And if you can't listen to the talk, I can't do much else. And he's, like, not in the right state of mind for linkage to services either, but he already had a team, so I literally couldn't do anything for this guy. Anyways, drink here. Hell, even one of the nurses at PEC was saying, I think you should go to the hospital, because he's, like, way too high. Oh, fuck, it's a trap. Isn't that a drink? Let me see. Yeah, okay, so that's a drink. So anyways, I take him over to Quick. At this point, I think there were at least like 4 other people on the unit. Like, it was starting to get crowded, and we only have like 6 chairs total. So I'm like taking this guy over to use the phone, and no one picked up. Like, there's 2 numbers didn't pick up, so I'm like, okay, we gotta go. And like, he's still like, oh no, I get it. Blah, 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 blah. He's just like, you know, just rambling and stuff. And I'm like, I can't do anything else for you, but I can get you a bus pass. That's it. And it was a little. Maybe I should have brought a guard or at least another staff with me, because like I walked him out through the front, but he was like holding the door open when I was trying to go back and get a bus pass, and I'm just trying to calm him down and stuff. And he's like, no, I need to go inside, blah blah blah. I'm like, no, you can't stay in the front lobby. This place is closed off on the weekend. Drink for the empty room. But I did eventually get him to go outside, but as soon as I came back out for the bus pass, he already fucking left, so I couldn't do anything with that guy. And then there was this other girl that one of my overtime staff was working with. Like, drink there. She couldn't say what day or month it is. She didn't know who the president was. Like, that's usually what you ask people, like, you know, to make sure they're oriented to time, place, whatever. But yeah, no, like, she wasn't making any sense. And like, plus my Met friend was the one, like the mobile team friend that we have. She was the one who dropped him off, but I didn't even get to talk to her because I was in a pet call during that. Like, it was just call after call after call. Like, man. We had so many clients that day. And, well, eventually, like, we just let that girl chill out, but she wouldn't stop talking with that one client with the walker, and they were kind of disrupting the zen, too. We did try to get them to, you know, chill out, but they didn't. And while I was out of the office, too, I guess, like, the sister of the guy with the walker called, and our practicum student answered the call. Like, we can't really share much information, like, with family members unless there's, like, a release of information. But she did her best to, you know, like, keep things confidential and stuff. But it was weird because the sister was, like, asking to drop off a joint for the client, and it's like, fuck no. Fuck no, you can't give a fucking blunt to, like, our clients. So, yeah, that was just the whole thing. The president, Miranda Cosgrove. Of course. Duh. Oh man, School of Rock was fun to watch again. But, so yeah, let's see. There was that happening. There's also this one homeless client who, according to her team, she has money, but she refuses to believe that. Because, like, she can buy her own housing, but she just chooses to stay homeless. Anyways, that's a drink. She had been to Quick twice the night before, and, like, they coordinated a plan to get her treatment team out there and have her stay at Quick, but she walked out. A drink for the empty room. She walked out, and, like, one of the staff, you know, tried to keep her there, but she refused to listen. She's all like, haha, bye. Oh, hold on, I want to see what's in the other door before I go there. It's an extra drink is what I get. But yeah, because she chose to walk out away from services, we're like, don't let her back in. Okay, that's a drink here. She came back to Quick twice during my shift because she wanted to charge her phone. And that's it. And I had to tell her, you can't just use Quick to charge your phone. That's not what we're here for. The first time she was nice about it, she's like, oh, okay, I'll just go then. Thank you. The second time, me and the PEC lead had to talk to her to be like, this isn't how you use PEC or Quick. You can't just use us as a place to charge your phone. And we kept telling her, you have a treatment team. If you need help with housing or anything, any kind of community resources, you can call them. I gave her a homelessness resource flyer. Excuse me. And she's like, thank you, don't fucking talk to me, bitch. And like, you know, with the whole treatment team thing, she's like, no, I don't have a team, you fucking lying bitch. So that was fun. Doesn't PEC stand for phone electric charging? So apparently. No, it does not. Ah, but man. Yeah, and, like, so I decided to stay out, like, do a little bit of overtime, just because I didn't finish my, my recidivist logs, because there was just so much shit going on that I just couldn't finish them. And I didn't want them to build up because, this upcoming week I have, training. I have in-person training. It's like, how to go hands-on with clients, which Quick cannot go hands-on with clients, but it's like a form of self-defense that looks good on the cameras that they have here, because it can't look like we're, like, really, like, beating the shit out of these clients, as much as we would love to do that. But yeah, so if I let the recidivist logs, like, just build up, and I had like 3 very long emails to write up after that, like, I did not want that to build up further. So I was like, okay, I'll stay behind. And plus, Kyler was working the shift too. He's still working today too, like, but or he's at work now, but I was like, when I'm done I can see Kyler some more. But that's not the main reason why I stay behind. I was like, just let me finish these logs. So thankfully, like, our therapists have, like, their own office that they can lock themselves up in. So I'm like, okay, I'll just lock myself here. If you guys need to use this office, by all means, please kick me out. No one kicked me out, but I ended up staying there until 8:45, and my shift ends at like 7. So it took a while, because holy shit, that one client who wears the pink thong and, like, you can't fucking understand him. For the past couple of weeks, he was referred to Quick, like, almost every fucking day. So that's like almost 14 days. Like, there were some days where he didn't show up, but I had to look through all these fucking notes for him and summarize, like, what we did for him, like, what happened, where did he go after that. It's just fucking ridiculous. That guy needs to just fucking chill. Anyways, drink for the level up. So yeah, I stayed up, or stayed out over there, and then I was done. And there was this other client. Might as well keep track of his meals every day too. Bro, honestly. And he, like, a lot of the times he just comes to us for food. It's so annoying. We're not a fucking food bank. Like, bro, chill. Ugh. But yeah, there was this other client that Dick, like, works well with. She's this homeless client. And, like, she'll act nice and stuff, but if she doesn't get her way, she does tend to get shouty. She was the one who got all up in his face, like, on Friday. And that's not her usual baseline, like, but she's high. But anyways, like, he referred her over to that detox place, and they did accept her at first, but we were gonna monitor her for, like, just to see what would happen, because if she starts acting belligerent, she'll be walked out, and then she won't be allowed back at the detox center, at least for 30 days, because they have, like, this review period or whatever. Anyways, so he talks to her, and what she literally says concerning, like, substance use, she's all like, I don't want to stop using meth, I'm only here to, like, go to my court cases or whatever, or something like that. And that just shows us, what, she is definitely not appropriate for the detox center. Let's cancel the referral. So he called up the detox center to cancel that referral and was like, okay, hey, pass this on to the next shift, she's not appropriate to go. And we told the our night shift as well, don't send this client to the detox center. When I step out, when I'm finished with my logs, I see that same fucking client back on the unit, and I'm just like, to the night shift, I'm just like, what the hell? Why is she back? We told you she's not appropriate. And we told the detox center. And they're just shrugging, and it's like, oh, well, they accepted her. So I'm like, okay, whatever, I'm out of here. But yeah, that was that. I don't know, man. It's just frustrating because it just enables these clients to just keep abusing the system. And just whatever, man, whatever. But coming back home to Kyler, he made sweet and sour chicken. He was like, I made a surprise meal for you. You're gonna love it. And I'm like trying to think, what did he possibly make? What did he make? I was like thinking maybe steak? But it was sweet and sour chicken. It was really good. And this was different, but he put pineapples in it. Like, and it tasted really good because the acidity really, like, complements the sauce. But yeah, that shit was so good. Oh my god. But yeah, it was very sweet of him to do that, and it tastes really good too. And he was like taking it to work, and one of his coworkers said, "Whoa, that looks better than what they actually serve at restaurants." And I agree, it was really good. But yeah, and then we got to watch School of Rock on the Discord server. That movie's so good, man. I love it. Like, Jack Black funny, but it is also pretty wholesome. Just like seeing the bond he formed with like all the kids, even though it's like, oh whoops, I'm a fraud. But they ended up really liking it too, and like that was a pretty rockin' song. It does just kind of it does suck they didn't actually win the competition, but they won the people's hearts, and that's what matters. Although it would have been cool if they got the monies, but yeah, it's a fun movie. My time as a messenger was well spent if I was able to meet a human as wise as you. God damn it, alright, I count that as a failed negotiation. Alright. Well, they're all weak to Fizz, so we'll see. We'll see, this is just gonna take a bit. And then I'll escape and... Or actually, I can autosave. I keep forgetting I can do that. Because it is past 30 minutes. And we can go into Hakuoki. Oh no! No, don't heal. That's bad. The fuck? Oh. Man, they don't even like... Oh wait, I need you to do Meteorama. Excuse me. Eternal White. Oh wait, white drink. Oh, hey, Ellie healing from that. Yes, heal the birthday girl. Oh yeah, I finally brought along my bass guitar and melodica back home. Because I don't know, it's like, every time I went over to my parents' house, they didn't feel like bringing it over with me because it's like, I don't want to do lifting. But I decided it was finally time to bring them back. The thing is though, I accidentally burnt out the battery on my bass guitar. I just need to replace it, that's it. But yeah, I gotta replace that battery so it'll properly work on an amp again. But my bass tom and my melodica Desmond are finally here. Just got a cello. Oh yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, honestly, watching School of Rock kind of inspired me too. So I'm like, oh yeah, let's bring it back. Bring them back. Yes, okay, there we go. We're winning. White drink again. You fuckers need to stop healing. Alright, and then there was one. Oh, what? Can you heal? Do you have anyone that heals, actually? I think... Oh my god, I forgot we have Ilyanka. Ah, fuck it. I think we'll kill this guy off. Oh, that's like 2 level ups. Hey. So 2 drinks. Ah, fuck it. We'll get our strength up. No. Sure, why not? Oh, yay! The birthday girl leveled up. Perfect. Reminds you, there's a band called Rasputina that uses electric cello. Dude, that's fucking awesome. What the heck? Suspend the game. Oh, yeah. Okay. There we go. We'll move on to Hakuoki then! But yeah, cool. Damn, electric cello is so cool. Okay, I gotta close out of that. Alright, I'll open Chrome back up and put some music on. The face cam is uncanny. Sure, it is, huh? Oh, I meant to make her bigger for Anomalous Tower Chronicle. But yeah, no, like I've seen people do all these like Persona 5 style edits of Persona 1 characters. And yeah, I don't know. I think it's neat. I get it. It does look a little weird seeing them in the art style, but alright, let's skip over to Hakuoki over here. Excuse me. Okay. Doesn't help that P5 women all have the same face shape. Well, that is true. But yeah. Anyways. I know I put the music on because I know it's like it's gonna be a lot of drinking game prompts to go over. Let me change the stream category too. So, drink every time Yukimura says huh, every time Yukimura is useless, every time or twice if she angst about not being able to help more, every time we get a CG, any member of the Shinsengumi appears out of nowhere to save Yukimura in the nick of time. Okita casually mentions killing someone, twice if it's Yukimura. Someone completely fails to be fooled by Yukimura's cross-dressing. Someone mentions seppuku, twice if they're actually expressing the intention to commit seppuku. Yukimura cries, twice if it happens when someone else is obviously holding back tears. Saito or Yamazaki turns out to have been lurking unseen in the shadows. Anyone calls a previously unseen lurker out of the shadows because they could tell all along that a person was there. You're getting tickets for Anime Pasadena next week. Oh, that's right. I have to bring that up with Kyler. That's right, because isn't Yuri Lowenthal going to that? I might consider. Plus, it would be cool to go back to Pasadena. But yeah. Let's see. Yukimura serves tea. Yukimura sweeps, like the broom. Hijikata and Kazuma face off. Saito and Amagiri face off. Harada and Shiranui face off. Drink a whole bunch when the three above occur at the same time. Someone points out that not having to protect Yukimura would leave the Shinsengumi better off, but the Shinsengumi, or any individual member thereof, insists on continuing to do so anyway. Someone has an episode of Fury Bloodlust. Kazuma calls any member of the Shinsengumi insects or dogs of the shogunate. Kazuma talks about the Furies being fakes. Okita coughs. Okita says, I could still fight. Hijikata says any form of that's in order. Harada talks about how it's a man's duty to protect women and or children. Saito delivers a soliloquy about swords. Heisuke angsts about being a monster. Someone drinks Yukimura's blood. Amagiri interrupts and stops a fight. You hear the phrase warrior spirit or bushi no tamashi. Someone tells Yukimura any form of I leave whoever's route it is to you. Hijikata says nandato or what the hell. Every time someone says, seriously? Sheesh, don't worry, for real, calm down. Among, white, or thank you so much. Every time I make a wrong choice and have to go back. Every time a character dies. Every time anyone is loud. 2 drinks if it's Nagakura. Every time alcohol is involved. Every time Kazuma insists Yukimura should be his waifu. Every time Okita simps for Kondo. Every time the date's announced, and for every grammar and spelling error. And then here's this funny meme again, because it's just so fun. It is fun to look at. Let me get my Switch 2 set up. Oh, while I'm doing that, so this happened last night. Thankfully, not when I was there, but the hospital across from us. Here's the thing. Okay, well, actually, let me start with what Kyler told me. So, he told me that, like, because sometimes Peck will drop off clients to the hospital. So, Kyler dropped off a client at the hospital. And, he saw this one guy in shackles. Like, there's a lot of times where the police and the sheriffs will bring clients over to the emergency room. Like, they'll be standing with the clients or the inmates, whatever. So, anyways, fast forward to I don't know how many hours, but this happened like after Kyler dropped off that one client that he had, which it's not the guy in the shackles that was with law enforcement, but anyways, this one inmate, he escaped or he ran away with the shackles and like no one fucking stopped him, and I guess he took them off. And I guess they're somewhere in the parking lot, like, over at my work. So, I don't know if they caught this guy, But that's a thing that fucking happened, and like, cool, yeah, free shackles, yay. But yeah, like, and like, Dick sent me a video of it happening, like, someone recorded it happening. Like, it's so funny, there's this Instagram page called Kern County Activities, and sometimes you'll see our clients on there. Like, there was this one client, I think I mentioned on stream before, like, he jumped up on, like, the bike rack in front of one of the buses, just wigging out. But yeah, like, that happened, and it's like, dude, this happened, and I'm like, yeah, Kyler told me. So, I don't know, I'm not sure what happened with that guy. I hear that he was arrested for attempted murder. So, yeah, that's a thing that's happening. But yeah, I don't know any updates or anything, but thankfully I'm not going back to work anytime soon. Not till, or actually, I'm not even gonna be on my work site on Wednesday until like fucking 5 p.m. or something, because that's when our training will stop. The training days take from Wednesday to Friday, so, but we'll get out earlier on Friday, but I'm like going straight back to work, so it's gonna be an interesting week. But I hear that Tossi's gonna be there, Kyler 2.0 is gonna be there. But not Kyler himself, not like last time. Because we both went to the same training and it was kind of funny because it's like, ooh, it's the couple. And yeah. Womp womp, right? I was like, huh? Is he? But he's not. Oh well. It should be alright. At least I already know what the training is like. But, yeah. So, last time on Hakuoki, we started Saito's route. We got to see him fight Amagiri. Like, that's where the rivalry starts. We got to see Saito geek out over swords. Like, total fanboy moment. We also met this womanizing dude who, like, you know, he didn't fall for Yukimoto's disguise. I'm pretty sure. Maybe we'll see him later. I'm not sure. I do not know. But yeah, that's all the major stuff I can think of. Let me move my drinking game prompts back over to the other side, and then we'll start. Yeah, I always love getting into some Hakuokis. Ah, yes. Good times. Alright, I'm ready. Let's do this. Afterwards, once the rest of the men returned, there was a meeting among the captains. There we go. Drinking up already. Yeah. One drink. I don't know why. Oh, actually, we can skip this. Yeah, that's fine. What? Oh, damn, it already skipped over to a different date. Alright, cool. Is this when they're doing the physical exams? Oh my god. Let's see. It was the end of May 1865. Drink for a date there. Excuse me. The compound was alive with noise and movement. I passed several soldiers in the halls, each one of them buzzing with excitement. What was going on? Yeah, okay, no, this is the physical exams. No, we've seen this all before. No, alright, we're skipping. Fucking Ito. Here, this is technically a CG drink. Yeah, F for Ito. And a drink for CG. And now we skip again. What should I do? What am I to do? Oh damn, the Eva route. We're gonna be overriding that next. Yes please, I guess. I don't know. Are you sure? Are you sure? Then yes, please do so. Twitch is somehow bogus whenever you want to type in your browser, so you have to resort to typing in mobile now. That's bogey. Huh. Let's see. What are we on chapter 3? Yes, please. Yeah, okay. This is right.
わかった。少し待っていてくれ。
I think we've seen this before. Okay, yeah, we could skip that. Bald!
まず、私、
Yeah, we know this bald doctor too. Bald doctor number 2. Why are bald jokes so funny? I don't know. They are pretty inherently funny. I'll count that as a CG drink too. I just kind of skipped over, but whatever. Whatever, just give me more drinks. I don't know. There is something inherently funny about baldness. Not to like really make fun of bald people. Like you do you. Like some people really do rock the bald look, but I don't know. There's just something. There's just something funny. Maybe it's the lack of hair, the shiny head. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm unsure. Oh shit, a rat. Blah 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 blah. The next day. Yeah, we know. You tried searching it up, but all you got was stuff like top 100 funniest bald jokes. Damn, dude. Oh, where could they be going? I don't know. Let's see. Where could they possibly be going? I should focus on my work. I was worried for Okita, but... Oh wait, actually maybe no, fuck, that's right. I remember Saito was there. He knows. I fucked up, but at least I can drink. Oh shit, a rat. It's a rat. It's a motherfucking rat. I'm worried about Okita. What were Okita and Dr. Matsumoto doing? But we have seen this, but I'll play it again, but only because Saito actually is in this route, so let's see. What were Okita and Dr. Matsumoto doing? Was Okita going to talk to the doctor about his cough? He was coughing an awful lot lately, now that I thought about it. Was he alright? You were thinking the same thing for the rat. Good. I decided to follow them. Huh? Oh, huh drink. Unfortunately, by the time I made my way outside, they were gone. I thought they went this way. Excuse me, Shimada. Have you seen Okita and Dr. Matsumoto? Oh, also, when I was over at my parents' house, like, so my mom brought some goodies, of course, some snackages, and over in Spain they have turron, but it's not the same as the Peruvian turron that we're used to from Enna, but they're like these like it's like wafer bars with nuts and like kind of like chocolate on them. The flavor I had was almond. Like they had a variety pack. It was so fucking good, dude. Holy shit. Oh my god, it was really good. And then there was like a tarta de or I don't know. I think another way to call it was a Santiago cake. But it had like a cross print on it, but like the not really icing, but the covering was like white. It kind of tastes more like a pastry. Maybe a little bit closer to a pie, but like it's very thin. But oh my god, dude, that shit was bussin'. Good shit, man. Oh, I love that stuff. Damn. And she gave me like the rest of the box too, because I think they pretty much like ate half of it, so I can share the rest with Kyler and the kiddo. But goddamn, oh, that stuff was so good. Thank you. Yes, goodbye. After I saw him off, I considered my options. The courtyard. Should I try and catch up? Or should I go around the back to reach the courtyard before they did? I think I'm supposed to go around. I forgot that there's choices here too. Yeah, fuck it, let's go around. I ducked onto the narrow path that ran around the back, and I soon found myself at the courtyard. Let me make sure this is right. Yes, this is right. And we have seen this before, so... But it's okay, I'll play it out, because I know this is relevant. I hid myself in the shadows, waiting. Okita and the doctor appeared only moments later. Or after. I strained my ears to hear their conversation. Oh, TB! Damn, bro, he definitely tested positive. For just a second, my heart stopped. A shiver ran down my spine. Suddenly, I felt very, very cold. Damn, bro. Okita has tuberculosis?
でも面と向かって言われるとさすがに困ったな老害の一番の薬は西洋だ新選組は離れて精のつくものを食べてゆっくり体を休めなきゃいけない
Yeah, right.
それはできませんそうせんと体は悪くなるばかりだぞ今はそうやって平気なふりができてもいずれ布団から起き上がることすらできなくなるじゃあその時までここにいますよ血を吐きながらそれでも刀を取りますなぜそれほどまでここにいたい
Like how this game can literally subvert historical figures dying, but Okita recovering from TB is just a hard no from the writers. I know, right? They're like, this is a canon event.
僕は新選組の剣ですからここにいることが僕の全てなんです
They're just like, this is part of his character. Oh, whoops, sorry, wrong button.
新選組の前に立ちふさがる敵を切るただそれだけなんですよお前さんの覚悟は分かった
Okita sounded cheery, but I was listening in a state of shock. Okita was going to die? I felt like I wanted to faint, but I stayed strong and remained standing. BRB, alright, we'll catch you in a bit.
先生近藤さんたちには言わないでくださいよ約束
I
で
think
す
it's a bit late for that, bro. But I mean, well, he didn't tell anyone, so.
まあどうしても言えないことってのはあるだろうな
Yeah, dude, that's HIPAA.
私もあの子に打ち明けていないことがあるんだ
Wait, there's something I've else been keeping secret? No. I'm not accepting that. Did I finish off my Sapporo? Oh, okay, no, that was the last of it. I'll get another drink after. Oh, man.
コーローさんがちょう
Oh, that's right, he just randomly disappears. I remember that. Why the fuck does that happen? Bro. In routes where your husbando would ordinarily die, according to history, they get to live. But even in Okita's route, he lives, but they're like, bro, that TB is gonna get him soon anyway. Yeah, I know. That's sad. That's sad. Like, not even becoming a Fury can cure him. That's fucked. That's pretty fucked.
とてもじゃないが伝えられんよ
The news of Okita's illness had me so scattered, I almost cried out at this new piece of intelligence. My father? Working with nationalists? Huh? There was suddenly someone behind me. A hand slipped over my mouth before I could react. A chill shot down my spine.
静かにしていろ
Whomst? Just kidding, I already know. It was a calm, cool voice that I'd heard many times before, although never from quite so close. Ooh, it's Saito! Excuse me, hold on. This is Saito from the Shadows drink, isn't it? Saito? I won't put the CG up in full because I know, well, I mean, they're gonna show the full thing later, so I'm not gonna show it off. But yes, I am aware that that is a drink. Hold on, I'm just checking for the... Yeah, Saito or Yamazaki turns out to have been lurking unseen. So I'll... You know what, okay, let me go grab another Sapporo and I'll get my drinks. Alright, so I'll take the 2 drinks just because I like the combos. And also, this Sapporo really likes to foam up. Like, before the stream was starting, like, the foam was just, like, slowly creeping up from the bottle. So, let me do some drinks. No, the stream was not sharding. Lies. I relaxed when I realized who it was. Yeah, now I'll show it off. Ooh. We have seen this before, and I was surprised that Saito actually knew about the whole TB thing this whole time. I nodded almost imperceptibly. The Windows search bar has a picture of Saturn because it's in opposition, but thought for a second it was sombrero. What the fuck? Really? Hold on, let me see. Let me see for myself. Oh, you know what? I don't get that, actually. Ah, whatever. That is pretty funny, though. Oh, excuse me. His hand over my mouth made me too nervous to breathe. Saito was right behind me. His presence was silent and sharp, like a blade in the night. It seemed like hours passed before Okita and Dr. Matsumoto finally left. Ooh. Yamazaki? How long was he? No, something told me that would be a foolish question. He was probably watching the whole time. I'm very sorry. Oh wait, hold on! It's also Saito turns out to have been lurking unseen in the shadows, so that's also a drink. Oh, there's a picture in Persona? Okay. Yeah, I don't know why my Google Doodle doesn't show like that. I'm not sure, usually it does. Oh, what the- Oh, wait! Oh my god, wait, oh, okay. Well, I'll show it off here too, just so people know what the fuck we're talking about. That's so fucking funny! Yeah, no, I thought it was a sombrero too! I don't know if that's just because you said that though, but like, fuck dude, it really does look like one. Alright, I'm not trying to prime anyone here either, but like, this is what he's talking about. Like, look at that. It really does look like a fucking sombrero, but that is Saturn. That's so funny. I never noticed that today. You're back? Welcome back. If you hadn't stopped me, Saito, I probably would have given myself away. Ooh. Yeah, I like that he's smiling too. He enjoyed it. Oh no, not at all. There was the briefest hint of a smile on his eyes as he spoke, and then it disappeared. He wasn't asking me to keep my mouth shut, per se. He wanted me to pretend I hadn't heard anything. You're telling me to forget about all this? He was right. Of course he was. But I just couldn't forget the sight of Okita smiling, even after hearing he was going to die. Silly Yukimura, everyone dies. But... At the end of the day, I was still only a guest. This sad reminder resurfaced once more. I may live among the Shinsengumi. Oh, that's a drink. But I wasn't one of them. Yeah, Iba did get cured from his demon arm thing in his route. Or sorta, yeah. I kinda forgot what exactly happened, but yeah. Suddenly, I felt cold, as if a cold gust of wind blew through me. I was all alone. TB confirmed is just built different, right? Okay, we can skip this. Excuse me. That reminds me. So, okay, Kyler and I have been watching Stargate SG-1. But holy shit. I don't remember this, like, season 1 having, like, these weird episodes. Like, okay, so the one we were watching today, it was, so they had, like, there was a planet they were on. Okay, we can skip that. And, like, they have, like, not really races. Oh, this is a Saito thing. I'll play. Hold on. Let me skip past the cicadas before I talk more. One day I was accompanying Saito on his rounds. Sure has been hot lately. I'd gotten accustomed to the city of Kyoto, but I just couldn't get used to the humid heat. Here, we'll have Saito on screen. So anyways, so there are these two, I guess maybe you could call them factions, I guess. Man, it's a hot one, right? But, yeah, so two factions in this episode. They're called the Untouched and the Touched. The Touched are people who look like, you know, like primitive men, like, prior to Homo sapiens, like, they were referring to them as, like, almost close to Australopithecus, which is, like, you know, one of the more primitive versions of humans. And then the Untouched were people, they were just people, they lived in, like, this kind of Minoan-style culture. And, like, they're like, oh, yeah, you could, like, get the curse of the Touched, and then we'll banish you to the dark side of the planet. Because, like, literally, like, there's, like, a light half of the planet and a dark half of the planet. Like, it's weird. But, so, like, when our heroes, like, they go on this planet, some of them get infected and, like, it starts spreading throughout their military base. It sounds scientifically implausible, right? But that's a thing in the show for some reason. But yeah, it's like when they get infected, like they start like their brows start protruding and like they get unibrows and stuff. Like the guys become physically aggressive and like the one girl character, she starts getting like very horny. It was just such a weird episode, and the reason like some of them weren't affected, like the nerdy scientist character dude, he was immune, and like the alien guy that they have on the team was immune, and like they're trying to figure out like, you know, why are some of us immune? Why are the Untouched immune? And it turns out it's like it was like lack of like low histamine levels that was causing like people to turn into the Untouched. Like the scientist guy, like him, and then the doctor in the show, like, you know, they both like have like high allergic reactions, so it's like, oh yeah, we take antihistamine medication and stuff, so that's why they were immune. And then the alien guy, cause like the alien guy, he has like this little parasitic worm inside him. Don't worry about it. Like, but yeah, it's I guess that was kind of like helping him too, but yeah, they were just all like, okay, let's like use tranq darts with histamines and stuff to cure everyone. It's just a weird fucking episode, yeah. And then the one before that, like, they had like these Mongol people, like actual Mongols, like, but it's like, you know, they're like space Mongols. And like again with like the whole woman character, it's like, this is a woman, she's not allowed to you know, show her face in public, or like she can't do this or this. Like, yeah, I don't know, like I don't remember the episodes being like this, but I don't know, I feel like they were just trying to, like, you know, the writers were just kind of trying to like figure out, like, you know, what they kind of want to write, so it's gonna end up being rocky. Like even Star Trek: The Next Generation like had some weird first episodes, like for the first season. Like it's just weird. It's uncomfy. It's like, it's just like, damn dude, they really did this. But I'm just going back and watching. I'm just curious to see what these episodes are like. But I promise it gets better, I swear. I always wondered. Yeah, anyways, back to Hakuoki. Even in midsummer, Saito always wore his full uniform. Wasn't he hot? He observed the city of Kyoto, gaze unfaltering and guard up at all times. Oh yeah, I haven't caught up with Panty and Stalking season 2. The last episode I watched, or me and Kyler watched, it was the fucking La La Land parody. It's so funny. Like Pandy's like, they were really focusing on Pandy being a foul mouth, and they're like, you keep saying fuck and shit. We gotta stop. You're an angel. This can't be a thing. So they get this like, it's almost like a chastity belt for her tongue, and it's like every time she says a cuss word, like her tongue gets cut off, but she can bypass it by singing. So like she's like singing all like just like singing out, oh fucking shit, oh life is a bitch, and then she becomes like a world famous singer or something, and then like it turns out that her tongue got possessed by a ghost, but he really just wants to sing. It was funny. What is the Japanese equivalent to that? To what? What, the swear words? Because it's so funny, because in Panty and Stalking they literally just go fuck shit like they do their English. It's so funny. And there's this weeb character like from America, and he's like all short and stuff, and he's like, every time he's on screen he's like, oh my god. It's so fucking funny. He's like, I love Japan. Yeah, it's so funny. But yeah, we haven't been able to watch, but we'll catch up eventually. God, like it's so fun. Panty and Stalking has just always been so fun to watch. Alright. He gave me a short nod and stepped into the shop with his men. How come we're not seeing him? Me too, bro. I've been waiting for Saito and his division for a few minutes when I noticed a commotion nearby. You loved that episode, right? It was so funny. I like that that Weeaboo character is a recurring character, because he first shows up in the Magic the Gathering and Yu-Gi-Oh parody episode they had, and then he shows up for another one where they're like at this dojo, and he's like, oh, I want to be ninja. Or something like that. I don't know. It was funny though. A number of rather unpleasant-looking Ronin were making their way in my general direction. By patriots, they meant they were in support of the emperor. Japanese swears seem to mostly involve just saying you in a really rude tone phrasing. It honestly does kind of seem like that. I'm sure that there's other swear words that, you know, we just don't really hear that much, like in like anime or video game context, but yeah. And like there's also, so I guess I'm not sure if this is necessarily like a swear, but according to like some of the Japanese foreign exchange students we've had, like if you say oi like very shortly, like that's, I guess, like a little more rude, like a rude way to be like hey. So it's like if you say oi, that's, you know, that's a nice, it's a better way to call out to friends, like hey, oi Shinji. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like I don't know, that was like kind of a whoa to me. So yeah, it was interesting. There were many who called themselves that, but who in reality used it as a mere pretext to steal and murder. Oh, but who in reality, dealing with such people was part of the Shinsengumi's job. The Ronin tossed a poorly aimed kick at a child playing in the street. What, did he miss? What should I do? It seemed like the warriors were preoccupied with their investigation in the store. If so, then I... Excuse me. Just as I was about to stop the Ronin... Oh shit, it's Sen. What's this? The man's obviously short fuse had been lit. He made a grab for the girl. I had to do something. Oh shit, stop! That's a CG drink. I moved without thinking, and positioned myself in front of the girl to protect her.
なんだお前は。その女の知り合いか。
No, I don't. Does this always happen? Oh, like this specific scene? Yeah, because that's how we meet Sen. We do see Sen for like all the routes. Yeah, no, this is a thing. It's probably because I usually skip over it, but I just didn't skip over it this time because Saito's in this route. I mean, this scene.
知り合いじゃねえんならすっ込んでろ。
He roared at me and my legs suddenly felt weak. Also, I'll count that as a loud drink. Fuck it. But I was committed. I couldn't run now. If you truly love your country as you say, then why do you abuse women and children? A samurai should protect the common people.
なんだ。そうだそうだ。いいぞお兄ちゃん。獅子気取りの不定老師め。今日からさっさと出ていけ。
Oh, yeah, okay, fuck it. 2 loud drinks, sure. They were both kind of loud. Something about my speech must have struck a chord with the crowd. Their cheers helped me stand a little stronger.
バカにしやがって。
With a rough metallic hiss, the Ronin drew his sword. I could try to dodge, but if I did, he might hit the girl behind me. I reached for my sword. A strangled, gargled cry erupted from the Ronin. Huh? That's a drink. Of course. Slowly, carefully, I opened my eyes.
安心し。峰打ちだ。
Saito!
貴様。そいつを屯所に連れて行け。上州の残党かもしれん。はい。
Working quickly, Saito's men set to work binding the Ronin for transport. Saito's cold eyes fell on me.
何故俺を呼ばなかった。万が一のことがあったらどうするつもりだったのだ。
I'm sorry. I thought she might get hurt, so I just moved.
怪我なんてしないわよ。まったくもう。
Damn, bro. Excuse me, I tried. Excuse me. A scolding from Saito was expected, but I hadn't thought that the lady would contribute as well. I'm sorry I made you worry. I gave her a short bow, to which she blinked as if suddenly remembering something.
あ、でも私あなたに助けてもらったのよね。まだお礼を言ってなかったわ。ありがとう。
Oh, well, I didn't do anything. It was Saito and his men who made the actual arrest.
別に謙遜なんてしなくていいのに。見て見ぬふりをするよりはずっと立派だったんだから。これも何かの縁だし、女の子同士仲良くしましょうね。
Huh? Oh, wait, so hold on. Something about the... Completely fails to be fooled by the cross-dressing. Yeah, so that's 2 drinks then. Saito glanced from her to me, and an expression flashed across his face that I couldn't quite place.
見る者が見ればわかる。動揺する。
I think Sen immediately knows Yukimura is an Oni. I can't remember either.
あら、もしかして内緒だったの？まずかったかしら。
Well, I wasn't entirely sure how to respond. She seemed to sense my confusion and gracefully moved on.
あ、ところでまだお名前を聞いてなかったわね。
Yukimura just can't say anything, right? I feel that.
これも何かの縁ですもの。教えてくれるかしら。
Well, this is...
そちらの方は最
Damn, bro! What's the point of asking me?
有名だもの。
Oh, wait, she wants to know who I am.
で、あなたの名前は？
My name is Hijaker Yukimura. It's nice to meet you. Oh, you know what? That's okay. When she says Yukimura, that's what okay, she didn't immediately know that Yukimura is an Oni. Okay. But that's what gives it away. Her eyes grew wide as if she were surprised, and she stared intently at me.
あなた雪村って姓なの？生まれは東北？
Yes, I was. I was living in Edo, but I had some business in Kyoto, so I moved here. She was acting a little strange, so I tried to speak to her, and she laughed and looked up.
ごめんなさい、なんでもないの。知り合いと同じ姓だったから。
Mm-hmm.
雪村ってすごく綺麗な名字ね。
You think so? Thank you.
よろしくね。私のことはセンって呼んで。
I wonder what her family name's supposed to be. Like they have all these clans and stuff, and if she's a demon princess, it's like what clan is she supposed to belong to? Right? Yeah, exactly. That's that's what I'm thinking too. Like why is she only just like referred to as Sen? There's got to be more to her, bro. Miss Sen, nice to meet you.
なんか水臭いわね。見たところ同い年ぐらいだし、そんなにかしこまらなくていいわよ。
So just Sen then?
まあいいわ。そう呼んでちょうだい。じゃあまた会いましょうね。
She gave my hand a gentle squeeze, then turned and left, her kimono flapping behind her. Our encounter was over before I'd had a chance to grasp what was even happening. Saito was eyeing Sen as she walked off, and eventually he turned to me.
あの娘、あんたの姓が気にかかっている様子だった。
I know. She did say it was the same as her acquaintances. Well, I guess Yukimura isn't an uncommon name either. It seemed like Saito was concerned with her reaction to my name, and he was deep in thought.
予定からだいぶ遅れてしまった。そろそろ行くことにするか。
Oh, yes. And so, we continued on our rounds, trying to withstand the scorching heat. Oh, goofy awe music. Nah, we'll skip through this. Yeah, okay, this is when we see these two guys, but... Irrelevant! We've already seen this before. Here is some parched barley tea, Kondo. It should help lower the body's temperature. Just because Yukimura is serving tea. I know we've seen this before, but just so I can get a tea drink. Or a tea serve drink. Thou art irrelevant. Yes. Oh, you know what? It was funny. Earlier today, Kyler was like, you know the Pokemon Gumi? Like, it's a newer Pokemon. It's called Gumi. And he's like, what if someone did art of Gumi wearing the, like, you know, the Shinsen Gumi coat? Because it's a Shinsen Gumi. And then I'm like, hey, how did you know I was playing Hakuoki later? And he's like, I didn't know. I'm psychic. But yeah, let's see. There was a lot on my mind. But what worried me the most was, the Furies? Sen. Maybe Sen. Because Saito did seem pretty like, what does she know about your last name? Or like, why is she so concerned about your last name? Let's see. Was that right? Let's see. Oh, just kidding. I was thinking about the woman whom I met, which that's not right for this route. My bad. We'll take a drink there. I'm supposed to worry about the Furies. Okay. Have I seen this before, though? Let's see. Pretty sure I have. Okay. Alright, skip over this. No! No, 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 no. We're skipping that. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, ugh! The fucking crunching.
そどそれまあ
Sanan sus. After that, blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Wah 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 wah. December 1866. That's a drink, and we'll skip. Oh wait, shit, that could have been a sweeping drink. Ah, whatever, it's fine. It's fine. Again? Wait, wasn't it just December? Wait a minute. End of December 1866. Alright, drink again. Hold on, did we jump a whole fucking year? I forgot. Oh, wait, hold on, wait. Oh, this is different. Hold on, I'm gonna start over then. I did see, it looked like we had some prompts. Let's see. Go all the way back here. Okay, the year had flashed before our eyes, and before we knew it, it drew to a close. Fortunately, the end of the year brought no new major battles or incidents. We all hoped this would continue, so that we'd be able to welcome the new year in high spirits. Oh, no period there, that's a drink. Then, one snowy day in the middle of winter... It's cold. The moment I woke up, I felt the cold's icy fingers trying to work their way under my blanket. Oh, not the fingies! My breath puffed out in white clouds, and the light streaming in my window was oddly bright. White drink. Could it be? It's snowing! Dang, bro, it was just summer, right? We were really time skipping. Oh, wow. I looked outside and gasped. A few flakes were still drifting down, like flower petals. The entire compound was white. Another white drink. I had thought it seemed colder than usual, and now I knew why. Huh? Damn, look at all these drinks! Amidst all the white, there was a column of black. A person. Whoa. White drink. Was it... Saito! I hurried down the steps. He turned slowly to look at me. So have you... What are you doing out here by yourself? Oh, you know what? I wonder if this snow moment was added for like the newer versions of this game. Because I know we have the snowball fight with Haruda, Heisuke, and Nagakura. But yeah, like, this is new. Excuse me. I guess it just depends on whose route you're doing. Excuse me. He fell silent again and looked up at the pure white sky, his face full of muted emotions I couldn't decipher. Look at all these fucking white drinks. If you just finished training, aren't you sweaty? You should dry off or you're going to get sick. I don't know why they have like a comma after the you. Like, you sweaty? I don't know, I'm gonna take a drink for that. That's weird. He continued to stare at the falling snow and gave no indication that he meant to move. I glanced down at his hands. The cold had already turned his fingertips red, but he didn't seem to notice. Do you like the snow, Saito? He didn't speak. From the look on his face, I could tell what his answer would be. He looked up at the sky again, a faint smile pulling at his eyes.
この風景の中に身を置いていると自分では清らかな何
Damn, bro, that's poetic.
そう錯覚してしまう。
He looked and sounded as somber and serious as he always did, but there was a small, satisfied smile on his face that I had never seen before. Eventually, he turned to look at me.
中に戻らんのか。この寒さの中その軽装で冷えるだろう。
No, I think I'll stay here and look at the snow with you a little bit longer. He looked at me for a moment with an expression I couldn't read.
物好きだ。
I think it's funny how many Toho incidents are someone is fucking with the weather, right? I know, huh? Zune just really seems interested in the weather. He turned back around as the snow fell silently around us. Oh, the thing I forgot to mention, the Stargate episode that we were watching today. Fucking, they kept saying Among Us, and I'm just like Among Us, because they're all like, yes, they were like talking about the untouched. They're like, yes, there is a curse Among Us or whatever. They kept saying Among Us, and I'm like, Among Us. They're the imposters. Oh man. Saito? He blinked and looked at me.
どうした？何かあったか？
Should I get you a jacket? I feel like that's what we have to say for him. Or, actually no, because then that's like leaving. I don't know. Maybe it is should I get you a jacket, because she's like worried about him getting sick. Should I get you a jacket? If you get cold, you might get sick.
別に寒くはない。気にする。
Oh, maybe that wasn't it. Fuck! Oh, he spoke curtly, then turned back to the sky. Let me just double check to make sure. I think we fucked up there. I fucked up. Yeah, okay, hold on. Hold on, reload. Alright. Drink. Do you want to play? I was just thinking that maybe you'd like to play in the snow instead of just watching it.
遊ぶ？
He's getting sweaty. Well, we could make a snowman or a fort or something. A snowball fight wouldn't be very fun with just 2 people. What do you mean? Of course you can have fun having a snowball fight with 1 other person. His eyes widened. Oh, so he does like the snowball fights.
鎌倉。わらべのようなことを言うのかな。
Really? Am I that childish?
別に悪行のつもりで言ったわけではない。気にするな。
He turned around again, eyeing the snow that was ever so slowly piling up.
だが残念だ。雪だるまを作れるほどは積もっていない。
Aww.
この雪もおそらく昼には溶けてしまう。
Oh, you're right. My shoulders dropped a little when he calmly pointed out the flaw in my proposal. He seemed to like the snow so much, but I felt like there had to be something I could do to make him happy. Of course! Would you like to make a snow bunny, Saito?
雪うさ。なんだそれ。
Wait. I feel like she made a snow bunny with someone else. Maybe it was like, Okita. I don't remember, but... He tilted his head just a little, eyes narrowing quizzically. Oh, you don't know about snow bunnies? When I was a child, I'd make them for my father every time it snowed.
過分にして聞いたことがない。
Then I'll make you one right now. Hold on.
わざわざ俺のために手間をかけさせる。
But I want to. Oh, don't worry. It'll only take me a second. Don't worry, drink. As I spoke, I began to search the yard for berries and leaves to fashion its eyes and ears from. Saito didn't move and watched me silently as I trotted around in the snow. I felt like I was a child again, as I put together a bunny out of berries, leaves, and fresh snow. Before long, all done. Here you go. I gently carried it to him. Aw, how cute. Aw. Oh, you know what? Oh, now I know why this is familiar. Oh, excuse me, CG drink too. So like, in the anime, they showed them making the snow bunnies, like with Saito. I think there was an OVA or something. And they like focus on, like, they finally focus on, like, you know, the other routes besides Hichikata. But only like these short little bits. And it was cool to see, like, you know, these moments with other characters animated. But yeah, that's cute. He muttered as he inspected the bunny in my hands. Yes, isn't it cute? Here, I made it for you. Cherish it. Give it a walk. Pet it. He spoke hesitantly, evidently at a loss for what to do. Oh, you don't like it? I swallowed, suddenly nervous, and started to step back, but suddenly he was silent for a moment, then oh, ooh, the faces changed. Oh, look at that. She's blushing. Oh, and he's smiling. Ooh. Until he spoke, I hadn't realized that our hands were touching. I blushed. Oh wait, they are touching. His long, slender fingers were cupped around my hands. I could feel a faint warmth from them. Man, this game really likes to emphasize slender fingers on the guys. Because every time we touch, I get this feeling. No, that's not it. With his deep blue eyes looking into mine, I felt very shy suddenly and rushed to pull my hands away. Oh, right. He looked down at the snow bunny I had unceremoniously deposited in his hands when I withdrew and smiled. Oof. There was a hint of kindness in his tone. He inclined his head to me, then turned and walked toward the temple, the snow bunny carefully cradled in his hands. As I watched him go, I could still feel the warmth of his hands on mine. The snow bunny remained on Saito's windowsill until the snow melted. Nagakura and Heisuke saw it. Oh, who knew, they said. Saito got so excited when it snowed that he made a snow bunny. I guess he was a kid once. And they happily laughed. Oh, little do they know. Dang, that's interesting they didn't get the voice actors to say those lines. Huh. Ooh, chapter 4 already. Oh, that's right, this is where Heisuke fucking leaves. Let me check the status of Saito's route or whatever. Let me see. And also, March 1867, that's a drink. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to get another Sapporo after this. Let me see. Warrior record. 3/3. We're so close. Okay, skip. Oh, dang, it's warm already. Oh shit, not this fucker. No, we're skipping past that. Fuck Kaoru. Me and my homies hate Kaoru. Get the fuck out of here, bro. No.
Yo.
Jeez. Don't trust her. Oh, damn. Too bad I'm skipping past all the coffee. Oh, whatever. Damn. That night, after everyone else had gone to bed, I lay awake, thinking about what had happened. And we will skip. What the fuck? A loud crash made my eyes fly back open. What on earth? Oh, wait, okay, I think I remember this. Yeah, there's this guy. Okay, and then we skip over because I don't really care. Because we've seen this before. Oh shit, it's a CG. Blood oozed from the cut. And while I'm gonna leave this open while I get another Sapporo. Tyler has this pile of clothes in the ground and Chowder's sleeping on it. It's so cute. What the fuck? Aww. Anyways, I'm drinking for the CG. And then we skip. It's Hijikata! Hijikata! I don't know why I gave him that voice. Oh, that's right. Ito sees it and he's like, oh my god, you guys are so... Oh my god, Sanan's alive? Oh my god, you guys are liars. How dare you? Oh my god, what the fuck is happening? Huh? Is it morning already? I just want to take that hot drink. Skip. Yeah, Ito's like, what the fuck? Oh, that's right. Oh, shit. Wait, oh, he's gonna leave. It's okay, I know Saito's coming back. I'm gonna skip over. Oh, no. No, they're leaving. She's gonna say bye to Saito, I'm sure. But I'm just gonna skip past all talking and talking. I wanna see something new! Oh! Even with all of my confusion, I was especially worried about the Guardians. Like, no shit, Saito's gonna join them. What worried me most were the people leaving with Ito. Heisuke and Saito. Just gonna double check, but I'm pretty sure that's right. Yes. Would I ever get to see them again? Was this goodbye? I wanted to know what they were thinking. Were they still around? As I stood up to go look for them, I spotted Yamazaki. He's gonna be like, hey look, they're over there. Excuse me, right? Actually skip over and not until we see Saito. Excuse me. Okay, just skip over this part. There they were. Heisuke! Saito! They turned around with reserved expressions. Oh, did you want to be left alone? Thank you. Ooh, no, baby, please don't go. Right. I just wanted to hear it from you. Why are you leaving the Shinsengumi? He scrunched up his face and scratched nervously at the side of his cheek. Heisuke had always struck me as kind, so it was no surprise that he felt he couldn't abandon Ito. But that means you'll leave everyone else behind. You might not ever get to see them again.
いきなり分派って言われて俺もちょっと動揺してるところはあるんだけどさ。けど俺もともと幕府に尽くしたいって思ってたわけじゃねえし、例の薬のこととかいろいろ考えると伊藤さんが言う御領英治の方が合ってる気がするんだ。
I couldn't really think of anything to say, so I kept my mouth shut. After a moment, he continued.
俺だって本当はみんなとずっとバカ騒ぎしてたかったさ。だって江戸にいた頃から今までずっと一緒だったもんな。
His gaze drifted off into the distance. His profile seemed almost heartbreakingly lonely, but his mouth was a hard line. His mind was made up. What about you, Saito? I looked up at him, hoping he would say something to put my mind at ease.
自らの志に合うと感じて伊藤派に属することを決めた。
Are you a national imperialist too?
征夷大将軍というのは本来夷敵を排するためにある役職。害意を払うという本分を忘れた幕府に尽くす道理はあるまい。
So you're saying that Kondo and Hijikata are wrong?
そう。
Damn, bro. And because you don't agree with them, you're willing to walk away and never see them again?
それもやむを得んだろう。己の志を貫くためには情などに頓着するべきではない。
But I felt betrayed. I feel like I had to say felt betrayed because I chose the other one for Heisuke. Let's see. How could you do this to us? We've been together for so long. And now you're just going to abandon us?
そう言うなよ。こっちもつれえんだから。
Yeah, okay, that was right. The look he gave me nearly broke my heart. And in that moment, I suddenly understood how he felt. Oh, he was suffering too. And yet, I'd said such horrible things.
いや、こっちこそごめんな。じゃあな。
Could tell you nothing about a story, but if it contained the line "it can't be helped," you would instantly know it was Japanese originally. Damn, bro. That's a fair point. Oh. Well, then he was gone. And I was left with my apology still forming on my lips. Heisuke. How could I have been so inconsiderate? I should have known that it was painful for him too.
ずっと共に頑張ってきたからこれから先も一緒にか。
Damn, bro.
あんたは己の志にそぐわなくとも長い間一緒にいたというだけで今後も行動を共にし続けるべきだというのか。情に流されて己のなすべきことを見失う。それでは本末転倒だろう。
But, can you really ignore your feelings so easily? Isn't it hard for you to leave your friends behind?
しない。
Damn, that's cold.
務めであれば仲間であろうと切る。
Damn!
そう決め
Stone Cold Saito! I don't think I could ever understand that. Duty is important to you, I know, but still. For the warriors of the Shinsengumi, did their life have no other purpose than fulfilling their duty? Stone Cold Steve Austin! Exactly. How could they cut down a former comrade without any hesitation just because it was their duty? That was just horribly sad. I wanted to refute him, but the words wouldn't come. Yukimura, that's cause he's lying. Why the fuck he lying? No matter what I said, it would simply slide off of him. It would slide away. Give it all you got. We stood for a moment until he moved toward one of the many blossoming cherry trees covering the temple grounds. Oh. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, got the petals going too. Ooh. Yeah, we'll take that CG drink.
こうして今日で見るさ。
Oh, that's pretty. That's a really pretty CG. The cherry blossoms? It must have been my imagination, but Saito's face as he gazed at the blossoms above seemed melancholy.
時が移ろう中で、さまざまなものが変わっていく。世の動き、思想、そしてこの新選組。
He reached out gently and let a single petal fall onto his palm. He gazed at it silently for a moment. Are we changing too? He looked up without a word. Our eyes met. Is that why you're leaving? Because we've changed? He didn't answer, only gazed quietly up at the cherry blossoms. His mind had been made up long ago. There was nothing I could say that would change it now. Oh, he smiled a bit.
何もかもが変わってしまうわけではない。
Just to see the smiling version. I was surprised, not by his words, but by the small smile that appeared with them.
時代の移り変わりとともに変わるものもあれば、変わらぬものもある。そして変わらぬ。
Oh, whoops! Hold on. I didn't mean to skip over that. I didn't play that over again.
変わるものもあれば、変わらぬものもある。そして俺は。
And then we can play this.
変わらぬものをこそ信じている。
Things that do not change.
そう。変わら。
Whoop! Damn! What? That I thought it was gonna be short because it's just a simple yes. What the fuck?
変わらぬものだ。
Oh, hold on. Kyler texted me. Ooh. It seems busy tonight. What the heck? Oh yeah, it was nice bringing Chowder over to the house, but he fucking peed on the carpet. And then of course he was biting everyone's ankles like at some point. But at some point, like while we were eating, he was like all chill, but then my mom started feeding him chicken and of course he's all like, give me more chicken. But yeah. And he was starting to steal everyone's slippers and stuff too. It was funny. Like, that fucking dog, like, he's like Mochi. Like, just loves feet for some reason. Loves anything connected to feet. Excuse me. Yeah, but yeah. Man. The sad musics. Okay. Alright, now, where were we? Oh, what? Oh, and somehow that meant he should go with Ito? I had a feeling that wasn't quite it. Yeah, what Saito believed in was something else. 'Cause he's lying! I didn't know what yet, but I could feel it. So long as Saito himself didn't change. So long as he was still the man who could look at cherry blossoms and smile, then perhaps it would be alright. Even if he was far away, perhaps our hearts could still feel the presence of the other. It was sad to think that he would no longer be nearby, but... Saito, could I have that petal?
別に構わないが
I'm gonna lick it! I'm gonna eat it! I won't do anything with it. I just want to keep it. A reminder of my time with him. Oh. Oh.
あんたは物好きだ。だがいいだろう。ほら。
Thank you. I'll treasure it. My wound healed completely soon afterward, but I kept the bandages on. I didn't want anyone to see that my scar was gone. Oh, that's right, yeah, she got a scar, and of course she heals after that one attack. Since Ito, Heisuke, and Saito all left, the compound felt so much larger and emptier. Around the same time, Takeda, one of the captains of the Shinsengumi, also left. Dio? What the heck? I don't remember that. I knew none of this could be helped, and yet, it felt as if everyone was going in different directions, off to forge their own paths. I couldn't help but feel sad about it. Womp womp. Okay, now Saito's kind of gone, so it's like we can skip over everything. Because everyone is irrelevant. Beginning of June 1867. That's a drink. And we'll skip. Oh, that's right. This is when Senzo like, you are an Oni. Yeah, no, we already know about this. Me too. It's so funny in anime and they're like, oh, oh, oh. It's like people playing tennis, they're like, oh. Oh, it was funny. Like, I think it was Jabroni, like, he was like, why the fuck do people in tennis, like, have those weird-ass grunts and stuff? And then someone in chat was like, it's psychological warfare. Because it's like, if you make a weird-ass sound when you're hitting the ball, it would distract the other person. And it's like, oh, fuck. Yes, the thing I put in my chambers. It's so funny. It's true. Like, that chat member was going, like, they have a point. They're going... They're onto something. Can you imagine if that applied to other sports? I know, right? Like fucking baseball. You could hear it in football. Damn, bro. Like, I wonder what all those football stands would say, huh? What should I tell her? Yes, there is actually, and I'm pretty sure that's right. Hold on, let me just make sure. Yes, of course, because I'm trying to romance here. And we can skip, because we've said, excuse me, we've said yes so many fucking times. Excuse me. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Ah, sigh. Okay. Skip. Oh, fuck. This is happening. Oh, God, I'm hiccuping. Oh, shit. Oh, no, not this again. Oh, fuck. I didn't know what to do. I'm gonna leave the compound. Maybe that's what I have to do. They're after me. If I leave the compound, then it won't cause any more trouble for everyone. Go outside. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I've answered this before. The dangers of drinking alcohol. Bro, for real though. That won't stop me. Oh, we have seen this before, so. Skip! Ooh. Ooh. Oh shit, it's him. Oh wait! So, because I remember Heisuke was saving us. I wonder, what should I do? I'm gonna stay quiet. Maybe that's what's gonna happen. Actually, no! Scream! Because I wonder if this would prompt Kazuma's route. Scream, bro! Amagiri was courteous enough. Let's see. No, I was supposed to stay quiet. Okay, never mind. We'll drink there. Oh, okay. This should be interesting. I don't know, it's so weird. Like, I remember the last time I played that one time I played Hakuoki, like, that was the last time I hiccuped too. Like, man. The more resistance I put up, the more the Shinsengumi would suffer. If so, then maybe staying quiet was the best course of action. We left the Nishi Hongwanji temple and shot out into the back streets of Kyoto. Hiccupoki. Yeah, for real though. He ran so fast I almost felt as if we were flying, and yet his hold on me had never relaxed. So this was a demon's power. Not only were demons strong, but their agility far surpassed a human's as well. I shuddered. For now, it was probably best that I stayed quiet. I didn't know where he was taking me. Still, maybe I could learn something about them if I went along quietly. My goal would be to gather information and then look for a chance to escape. Amagiri suddenly stopped. What's wrong? I didn't know what happened. Oh? Before I had a chance to ponder what he'd meant, Amagiri called out to the darkness. Let me guess. I saw a shape move out of the shadows. Oh shit! Saito? Okay, so that's quite literally Saito lurking unseen in the shadows, but also Shinsengumi appears out of nowhere to save Yukimura in the nick of time. So 2 drinks. Or wait, okay, hold on. Technically he's not a member of the Shinsengumi now, but I'm gonna count it anyways, because he's always a Shinsengumi. Like, I mean, at heart he is still one. But let's see if he reveals that here. I couldn't believe it. I hadn't seen him ever since he had left the Shinsengumi. I think it was calculated. Believe it. Believe it. He was expressionless as always, but his eyes seemed like he showed signs of concern towards me. I wondered if I imagined it. Irrelevant. The irrelevant. Ooh, he's whipping it out. Saito launched himself toward Amagiri. Yup, that's definitely a drink. He drew his sword. His momentum drove the blade into a sideways slash. Like that it writes out grunt. Amagiri saw Saito's blade and dodged it. I could hear the wind from the blade past my ears. True. If Amagiri hadn't dodged that last strike, I would have been split nearly in 2. Bro! His words were cold. Stone cold! Stone cold Saito! However, I could sense that he didn't truly mean it. Oh, yeah, he's bluffing. Of course he's bluffing. Because if he truly didn't care if I died or not, he wouldn't have needed to get in Amagiri's way. Yeah, good point. A strong intent to kill emanated from him. Amagiri was silent for a moment.
いいでしょう。今夜は君の策に乗って引き下がることとしましょう。
And with that, Amagiri's grip loosened, and I was free. Amagiri lightly bowed, then disappeared into the night.
怪我はないか？
When he asked me, I finally got a grip of myself. Yes, I'm alright. Thank you, Saito.
礼には及ばぬ。雪係上助けたりする。
Yeah, sure you were. What if Amagiri had refused to back down? Would he really have killed me? No, I was sure he wouldn't have. Although there was no way of knowing with absolute certainty without asking him. Then again, asking him wouldn't help either. I doubted he would give me a straight answer. That was the sort of person Saito was.
何がおかし
The
い？
only trio don't die in any of the routes so far, right? Right. Absolutely not. Oh, nothing. None of that, however, answered the question of what Saito was doing there in the first place. Are you... Perhaps this was nothing more than a convenient delusion on my end. Yeah, I don't think the Oni trio will ever die. They just, they're just kind of there. Going to come back to the Shinsengumi?
勘違いする。たまたま
Bro! Damn, excuse me. Stone Cold Saito. Passing through. Kazuma and Hijikata's route. Oh, you know what? Actually, that's true, huh? I think he does die. That's right. We see it so many fucking times. Anime movie. Yeah, okay. I guess he does die then. Actually, hold on. I don't remember if Shiranui dies. The gun guy? At some point? I can't remember. The back streets of Kyoto, in the middle of the night? The only place he could have been going was the compound.
そんなことよりご両英治と新選組が関わるご法度だろう。誰かに見られると面倒だ。
Okay, sure, Saito. But I'm not actually part of the Shinsengumi. Saito stared intently at me, seemingly taken by surprise.
うまい方便を考えつくものだ。それが副長に
Hello? God damn it! I hate when the internet cuts out like that. Are we back? Yeah, okay, it says I'm back. Okay, yeah, that was weird. I don't know why it cuts out like that. Ugh, that's annoying. Well, Kyler texted me back, so I was like, okay, maybe I'll wait while this disconnects. But yeah, fuck, I don't know why it does that. Last thing was Saito saying that is an interesting view. Okay, you know what? I'll replay at least. Yeah, here. I'll rewind for you guys. That's right. That's the cool thing about this game, because I can do shit like this.
それが副長に通じるのかどうかはともかく。
But yes, he had a point. Hijikata would almost certainly take a much stricter view of the situation.
どうした？何を笑っている？
Oh, excuse me. Oh, hold on. Just texting Kyla. Nothing. You just called Hijikata Commander Saito. Whoa. Alright. Okay. There we go. There we go. Just catching up with it. Alright.
単に言い間違いだっただけ
Yeah, sure, sure. You're sus, Saito. Saito more like Susto.
もう行けいつまでもここにいると不定老師に襲われかねんぞ
But Saito,
あんたが行かぬというのなら俺が行く鬼の気配も消えたようだ一人でも帰れるだ
whoops. No, no, that was the wrong button. Oh. And he was gone. I knew Saito was saying all that. But maybe his heart was still with the Shinsengumi. You don't know how right you are, Yukimura. Although Saito didn't specifically say so, for some reason, I was sure of it. The following day... Good morning, everyone.
ああ、おはよう、雪村君。ゆうべはよく眠れたか
Yeah, sure. I'll play this one too, just because it's like, you know, a follow-up of what happened. Oh, yes.
無理はしなくていいよ。寝不足なのは顔を見ればわかるからね。
How's Shimada doing?
打ちどころが悪くて気を失っただけだ。怪我は内身程度で大したことはない。今後のタイムにも特に支障はないだろう。
Really? Oh, what a relief.
島田君も言っていたよ。役に立てず申し訳なかったとね。
What? I'm the one who should be apologizing to him. You're gonna go? Alright. You're gonna G? G. But yeah, thank you for dropping by. As always, appreciate seeing you here. Hope you have a lovely rest of your night. Get a good night's rest and we'll catch you later. See ya. As we were talking.
おや、イサミさん、おはよう。どうしたんだね。機嫌が悪い。
Ain't nothing but a G thing.
もともといかつい顔なのに。それじゃ
Damn. Yeah, Kondo looks serious.
雪村君、怖がっているじゃないか。
No, I'm alright.
別に遠慮する必要はねえぜ。怖いなら素直に怖いって言っとけよ。
But I wasn't saying...
それはすまなかったな。タイはないから許してほしい。
Kondo bowed deeply, his face grim. I wondered what was the matter. He was acting different. Please don't apologize. May I ask what happened?
すぐにわかることだけ伝えておこう。
He wasn't just talking to me anymore. The rest of the men moved closer to hear what he had to say.
西本願寺からこれ以上我々がここに留まるのは困ると言ってきた。
Oh, we know about
それ
this.
はつまり
Wait a minute, we know about this. I'm skipping all that. If there's no Saito, there's no point.
さもっとそい
Yeah, we've seen this all before. It's like this, like that, like this, and wait, you're still here? What the heck? October 1867, that's a drink. And we skip. What? What the fuck is this? Whoa, hold on. What? What do you mean? What? Wait, hold up. Hold up. That's, let's rewind. You take your leave now. Alright. Good night, bro. Have a good one. What the fuck? I bowed and headed back to my room. Is she Delulu? I'd never been prone to illness, so I thought my fever would go down quickly, but unfortunately it did the opposite. Even lying down, I began to feel increasingly dizzy. I was fine. Surely. My father used to say that I was more resilient than most, so I thought that a good night's sleep would cure it. But the sun went down and night came, Excuse me, and my fever still refused to break. I slipped in and out of consciousness, racked with chills, my head pounding with a sharp headache. I was thirsty and hot. Then perhaps because the fever was rising, I began to feel nauseous. My father used to poison me! That is so fucked up, right? Like, I can't believe that, bald father did that. That is fucked. Suddenly, I felt something cold touch my forehead. Had someone come to check in on me? Oh, excuse me. My thoughts were muddled by a feverish haze. I opened my eyes. It was... That is so weird. Like, what the fuck? I think she's hallucinating. Ain't no way, bro. That is crazy. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Oh, here. I never thought he would be here. Yeah, I'm not gonna focus out yet. But, or like close out the text box. But I'll drink for the CG. I could take a drink for nauseous. Wait, why? Oh, the grammar error thing. Is that really true, though? Like... It's supposed to be nauseated. It's a common mistake. Huh. Okay. Okay. Oh, I see. I see. Alright, fine. I'll take a drink then. That is so weird that it's just normalized that people say nauseous more. Whatever. Was I dreaming? I was too feverish to be sure whether what I was seeing was reality or just an illusion. It felt like if I were to call out, this dream would shatter and he would disappear. I like that the effects just like kind of blur him out and then he comes back like clearer. Like, If you're nauseated, you feel like throwing up. If you're nauseous, you make other people want to throw up. Okay, no, okay. I appreciate the explanation. But I had to know. Whenever people say they're nauseous, they're roasting themselves. Damn, bro. I mean, I get it. I'm nauseous. Saito? He didn't respond. They showed Yukimura, though. Okay, well, at least if anyone just wants to see Saito, then... Instead, he gave me a displeased look. What was happening? I tried to sit up, but... He chided me, voice barely above a whisper. I did as I was told and dropped my head back onto my pillow. Is that really you, Saito? What the fuck? He broke it. He's my guardian angel. His tone was blunt. He took the towel, warm for my fever. Oh shit, he's actually there then? He's just sneaking around? He dipped it in a nearby water basin to cool it and carefully reapplied it. Damn, bro. Yeah, like, I mean, I believe it. I believe that he'd sneak around and be watching Yukimura all the time. Damn, that's crazy. And then it's like, if you don't do his route, it's like, whatever, man. I'm just doing my spy work. Oh, wrong button. Oh, I'm fine. I just need to sleep. What?
ひとたび油断すれば自分より数段格下の相手に敗れてしまうことがある。今のあんたも同じだ。自分の体を過信するの。
Yes. After being scolded like this, there was really nothing I could say in response, so I lay quietly in bed. Silence hung in the chilly air. There was no opportunity for me to speak up, so the silence continued on. However, it was a comfortable one, excuse me. It had been a long time since I'd felt that way. I looked up at Saito, who sat by my bedside. Saito? I feel like if I, like, be all like, oh, I'm sorry for making you worry, it's like, oh, don't need to apologize. I think I had to be blunt with him, so why are you here? Let's see. You were supposed to have left with Heisuke. You're a Saito for sore eyes. Boo! Boo! -2. He didn't answer my question. Oh, you know what? This was wrong, actually. Excuse me, that was the wrong answer. I do have to apologize. That's a drink, then. I'm sorry for making you worry about me. Oh, what's he immediately? What kind of bullshit is this? Whatever. Damn, what the fuck? See, and he's still calling him commander. Saying this, he removed the towel from my forehead. He dipped it once more, then put it back. Yes. He was putting the Shinsengumi members and Hijikata's feeling above his own, like always. It felt as if things had gone back to the way they'd been, and I couldn't hold back the joy welling up within me. I think this is a dream after all. Because you left the Shinsengumi, but now you're thinking of Hijikata first, just like you used to. The joy! Ah, Metal Gear! This has to be a dream. Also, oh my god, I'll mention this again the next Metal Gear stream, but fuck, dude, I'm an idiot. When the Sorrow was holding up the timestamp thing, the ticking clock, that was actually a countdown for when the C3 was gonna set off. Not the whole cutscene length. Like, that's what was up. I'm just an idiot. But I'll mention it again. For anyone just watching the Metal Gear streams. Suddenly, he looked very tired. He opened his mouth as if to say something, but ended up closing it without voicing his thoughts. I shouldn't have said anything. You assumed I knew. Oh no, yeah. Yeah, I did know, but you know, I don't like having him said the wrong thing, cause it's like, oh fuck, no, that wasn't right. Like, I did know, but I was like, it was directed towards the wrong thing. You know, it was like, I knew it meant something, but I didn't mean to say the wrong thing. I was like, oh, well, yeah, that's the whole cutscene length. But whatever, right? It's a nice dream. I'm so happy to see you again, Saito. Bro, come on. What are you, stupid? Of course I'd be happy. I really missed you. I smiled in my feverish state, but he remained impassive. But that was undoubtedly what Saito would have done. He hadn't said anything kind or reassuring, but still, it warmed my heart. Alright. But if I fall asleep, this dream will end. And I'll miss you. His expression was suddenly bashful. Oh, yeah, there we go. And then he stretched his hand out towards me. Huh? Oh, it's a drink. Oh, how sweet. Are you sure? No, of course I do. That would make me so happy. I took out my hand from underneath my blankets and took his. The MGS3 brain rot for all the Cobra names is gonna take a while to fade. Damn, bro, it'd be like that. His hand was thin and cold. This was Saito's hand. Okay, I don't know why they have to put the comma there after thin. I'm gonna fucking drink for that. Through the fever haze, I remembered the time I'd touched it when giving him the snow bunny I'd made. Your hand feels cool. Ooh. I'm sorry.
何でも自分のせいだと思い込むのはあんたの悪い癖だ。
I know. His cold words were familiar and nostalgic. But won't you get sick too? Being so close?
朝までのほんの短い時間だ。移ったりはするの。
What the fuck does that mean? I felt relieved, but also sad. After all, it was a dream. When I woke up, Saito would be gone. Sag. Oh. Excuse me.
風には休養が一番だと知っている。
She still thinks it's a dream. It's Yukimura. I shouldn't. We shouldn't be surprised she thinks it's a dream. Yes. I let my eyes drift closed. I was grateful to the fever for giving me such a nice dream. I wished it could be all real. If only. Bro. The next morning, I woke up to the sound of birds chirping by my window. I still felt a little weak, but it seemed like my fever was gone, and I was no longer ill. Hey! I sat up slowly, and just as I'd expected, Saito was nowhere to be seen. Of course, it had only been a dream. If only I could have lasted a little longer. Wait, what? If only it could have lasted a little longer. There we go. Drink. Suddenly, I noticed a basin of water in the corner, just like the one I had seen in my dream. How peculiar! Wow. Saito had used it to cool my towel. But that couldn't be right, could it? He had left the Shinsengumi. There was no way he'd come back to tend to me when I was sick. You'd be surprised, Yukimura. November 1867. That's a drink. What's this? A photo of Saito caught in 4K? Ooh. Oh, we can skip all this. Huh?
別に幕府の家来になるために今まで戦ってきたわけでもねえしな。
Wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? Skip all that.
一つ聞いていいか。
そのさ。
熱い。
Roma Sakamoto. Wait. I never met him. In fact, I barely. Wait, we've seen this. We've seen this. Why am I reading that?
なパわったコン奇襲班の
親切。
三男さんが勝手に動いたんだとしたら別ですけどね。
三男さんは俺たちから。 熱
気をつけるしかねえな。羅刹隊の存在を表に出すわけにはいかねえし。
その件についてだが。
What's this? Oh, wait, hold on. Never mind. I read that comment before. I'm gonna skip over all this.
なんだ、はじめくん。僕に内緒でそんな楽しいことをしてたんだね。
Whoa! Yes. Whoops. Wake the fuck up. We have an otome to play. You're right. It's time to skip all this. Wait, it's Saito. What the fuck? Hold up.
表現からして
Whoa.
ではなさそうだね。
Whoa. When did Saito come back? What the fuck? Oh. I mean, we know about this, but because we're doing Saito's route, I must go back and see. There we go. Here we go. This is an appropriate part. That's right, I forgot. This is where he comes back in. What?
いや、ちょっと待った土方さん。俺たちとしては嬉しい頼りだよ。そんじゃご両エジっつうか伊藤派の立場は。
Excuse me.
まずそこから訂正。
Oh.
俺はもともと伊藤派ではない。
斉藤君はな、都市の命を受けて患者として伊藤派に混じっていたんだ。
And with that, everything suddenly made sense. To fool your enemy, you must first fool your allies. Saito had been doing just that by pretending to be Ito's ally.
なんだ、はじめくん。僕に内緒でそんな楽しいことをしてたんだね。
さっきは肝が冷えたぜ。このさんたちも人が悪いよ。
Not Kyo Kondo.
極秘だったのでな。黙っていてみんなにはすまんことをしたな。
Secret shit. It was a surprise to be sure. But I was glad we'd have Saito back with us again.
安心するのはまだ早い。この半年、俺は五両エジとして活動を続けていたが、
Damn, it's been 6 months already. That's
伊
crazy.
藤たちは新選組に対し、明らかな敵対行動を取ろうとしている。
敵対行動とは表現からして穏やかではなさそうだね。
伊藤のやつは幕府を貶めるため
Yeah.
羅刹隊の存在を公にしようとしてある。そのために薩摩と手を組んだって話がある。
Dang. If the existence and creation of the monstrous Furies was to become public knowledge, the shogunate's reputation would be irreparably damaged, and the Shinsengumi would undoubtedly suffer as well. It was possible that the Sacho could even go as far as to use it as a pretext to start a war.
そしてより差し迫った問題がもう一つ。伊藤。
Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to skip you over, Saito. Whoops, no, play that.
そしてより差し迫った問題がもう一つ。伊藤派は 新選組局長暗殺計画を練っている。
Well. You mean Kondo? The Fury Core. Kondo's face was tense, but he kept silent. He glanced over at Hijikata.
ご両英治はすでに新選組潰しに動き始めている。坂本龍馬が暗殺された件は聞いたか？
ああ、何でも俺がやったとかいう話になってるらしいな。
聞いてるんなら話は早い。その噂を流したのはご両英治の連中だ。紀州藩の三浦九太郎が新選組に依頼して原田に殺させたってな。三浦には身に覚えがねえらしいが、噂を鵜呑みにしたバカが俺たちを襲ってこねえとも限らねえ。三浦の警護は斎藤に頼むことに。事情を知らねえ大使連中から見ると、斎藤は伊藤派から出戻りしたようにしか見えねえだろうか。
わきまえています。ほとぼりが冷めるまで俺はここにいない方がいいでしょう。
You know what? What? Here, Hijikata paused for a moment. The room was utterly silent. Every one of us waited for his next words. Needs to die! It's time to kill! Kill! Yeah, that's low, bro. He spoke quietly, almost to himself, as if sharing a final moment with a former comrade. Then he looked up, and when he spoke, his voice was like cold steel, the voice of the demon commander.
残念なことだな。あの男には死んでもらうしかねえな。やむを得まい。
Kondo nodded, and that was that. The Shinsenkumi would kill Kashitaro Ito.
まず、
Ooh, assassination.
接待には俺も回る。伊藤の死体を使って五両維持の連中を呼び出し、切る。実行隊は新八、お前らに頼む。
土方さん、僕は誰を切ればいいんですか？
前は寝てろ。相変わらず変な咳をしてやがるし、体調も悪いんだ。斎藤もまだ数日はここにいるから相手をしてもらえ。
近藤さんを殺そうとしてる人を暗殺するのに僕に見せ場をくれないつもりですか？恨みますよ。
Kind of impressed the writers kept this part of Shinsengumi history in. Because to you, it's a pretty dishonorable way to dispose of Ito and the Guardians. No, I agree. It is kind of scummy, huh? It all seemed very calculated for murder. I hadn't realized I'd been sitting still in shock until I felt a gentle tap on my shoulder. I turned around. Bright eyes. Saito?
ご両英治はこれで終わる。平助を呼び戻すつもりだ。これが最後の機会になるだろう。
He was right. If they meant to kill the Guardians, that included Heisuke. I couldn't keep sitting still, so I ran over to Hijikata. Hijikata? What are you going to do with Heisuke? He's still part of the Guardians.
それはもちろん助けるに決まって。
Oof. Nagakura said Nagakura said it as if it was obvious, but got cut off. Damn, straight into the point. What? My mind went blank. My heart pounded in my ears. No! You can't mean that! My voice shook. You're lying, right? I mean, you've known Heisuke for a long time. He's your friend. Hijikata stood up as if he wanted to push me away. And then he left the common room. You're actually going to order them to kill Heisuke? Excuse me. So just because he left the Shinsengumi, are you saying you no longer care if he dies or not? I yelled when...
そんなはずがないだろう。
あ、
年だって本心では助けたいと思っているんだ。同じ志を持って江戸から登ってきた仲間を殺す命令を下して平気でいられるはずがないだろう。
Kondo was clenching his fists so tightly they'd gone white. Oh shit, it's a white drink. That alone said it all. I realized in that moment how much Kondo and even Hijikata wanted to save Heisuke. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
君の立場ならああいうのが当たり前だ。平助はみんなに慕われているのだな。
Kondo let out a slow breath, then looked up at me and smiled. He turned to Nagakura and Harada and spoke in a low voice.
長倉君、原田君、局長ではなく近藤勇として頼む。平助、見逃してやってくれ。できるならタイに戻るよう説得してほしい。
ああ、分かってるさ。
あいつの命が俺たちの腕にかかってるってわけだな。責任重大だ。
What should I do? What could I do? Okay, I don't know. I think they could have used a question mark there for that first one too. So, drink.
これでみんな自分の役割は確認したな。もし質問があるなら今のうちに言っておいて。
Wait. Kondo turned around and looked very surprised. I haven't been given any orders. I would like to help.
手伝う。今回の仕事は池田屋や金門の変の時とは違うんだよ。君はこんな役目には関わるべきではない。
This wasn't a patrol or even a guard mission. This was the assassination of a former comrade and an attack on men who'd split for the Shinsengumi. Excuse me. I am going to pause there for a little bit. Excuse me, because I need to take a persona. So, let's see. Let me see. Oh, hold on. Let me put up the... Where is it? Where is the persona break? Do I have it? There it is. Okay, let me see. What can I put on? Oh, actually, I think I know. Yeah, so I need to take a persona break, so I'll be right back. If you guys need to take a persona break as well, then please, by all means, go do so as well. Or if you just want to chill out, by all means, do that too. So I'll be right back. Stay tuned. All right, I have returned. So that song we were listening to for the Persona break was Police or Dungeon Police Station from Persona 1, aka Megami Ibunroku Persona. Just, because it's Ellie's birthday, I figured we'd use a Persona 1 related song. So yeah, you want a rip of that where the melody is Ice Ice Baby? That would be pretty neat. Yeah, it does totally sound like a good beat for a rap song. And that would be pretty funny too. But yeah, good shit, man. That's like one of my favorite songs from Persona 1. It just goes so hard. Like, it did not... Fucking Hidehito Aoki, man. F in chat for Hidehito Aoki. He's a legend. He did not have to make that song slap so hard, or the whole soundtrack, but fuck, dude. He is so good at these dance style songs. Like, fuck, dude. Good shit. But alright. Here we are. What are we gonna do? What are we going to do? I think we should stay home. Decide to stay home. I understand. I will stay behind. So let me see. Was that actually the right choice? Just kidding. Oh no, wait. No, that is right, actually. Never mind, no drinks. There was a chance that we may have to fight Heisuke. Would I be of any use if that were to happen? The more I thought about it, the more I couldn't bear to be a burden to anyone. After I saw everyone off, I sighed. As my breath blew white, I looked up to the sky. What the fuck? Sure, that's a way to describe that. Oh, white drink. The moon was a full circle, watching silently. They would all be going to battle. If I went, I would only be in the way. Or perhaps that was simply an excuse to allow me to feel better for staying behind. I just didn't know what to say to Heisuke. Harada and Nagakura are his best friends. If anyone can bring them back, they can. Or can bring him back. I wandered around the compound, my mind occupied with worried thoughts of Heisuke and the others. Before long, I found myself outside. I suddenly heard footsteps. Yamazaki?
こんなところで何をしている？一人で出歩かないよう言われているはずだが。
I'm sorry.
いや、今はそんなことはどうでもいい。大変な知らせが入った。時間が惜しい。広間に人を集めるから手伝ってくれ。
Urgent news? The common room was noisy, even though most of the Shinsengumi was elsewhere.
掃除は休んでいるようだったから呼ばなかったよ。構わないかい？
はい、問題ありません。それより、ことは急を要します。島田君たちがまだですが、先に話しましょ
う。Has something happened? I'd never seen Yamazaki so impatient. Whatever it was that he had to say, it had to be big. I waited for Yamazaki to continue, worry eating at me.
もしや、伊藤さんの暗殺に失敗したのかい？
いえ、それ自体は成功です。我々は伊藤の死体をおとりに五両エジを油麹へとおびき寄せ包囲しました。
So few words to mark the death of a man. But Yamazaki pressed on, and I had no time to feel sad.
ですがその際、長倉さんたちと五両エジ双方を包囲する形で横槍が入りました。おそらく薩摩の連中です。
Oh no! Oh no! Are Nagakura and Harada and Heisuke alright?
敵の数はこちらを大きく上回っていたが、おそらくあの方々ならばしばらくは持ちこたえてくれるはずだ。
早急に援軍を送らなければならないね。動ける者は私と島田君と。
Oh, just as Inoue stood up, there was an explosion of noise from outside. You call that an explosion? What was that? Inoue and Yamazaki exchanges nervous glances. Okay, that is definitely a grammar error. Drink. Shimada burst through the door. Oh, there he is.
大変です。鬼が襲撃してきました。
Oh shit. What? Why now?
こんな時だからかもしれないね。状況を説明してくれ、島田君。襲ってきたのは例の3人組かい？
いえ、刀を持った細表の男1人です。
What is it, Kazama? Yeah, of course it is. We all ran outside. We came to a sudden halt, frozen by the scene before us. Everywhere there were bodies, and the air was thick with the stench of blood. Ugh. The scent was so strong that one need not be a fury to be driven mad by it. Damn. I'm in danger.
羅刹隊ということは、撃って出たのは三男さんか。彼は今どこに？
あちらです。
Oh shit. Sanan's fighting him.
まがいものの力など所詮はこの程度。哀れなものだ。生まれ変わって出直してくるがいい。
Is he... What? One of the Furies who leapt at Kazama alongside Sanan fell to the ground with a groan. Oh, I thought he killed Sanan. It's like, oh shit.
貴様は他の雑魚よりは多少はマシだが、所詮はまがいものの剣に過ぎぬ。
Of all the Fury Corps, Sanan was the only one who could stand before Kazuma's onslaught. But even he was no match for the demon. Kazuma kicked out almost casually at a charging Fury, sending him flying, and continued his slow walk forward.
雪村君、君は下がっていろ。あいつは我々が抑える。
But I knew she was gonna say that.
敵は風間だけではない。いつ仲間が駆けつけてこないとも限らないからね。それに羅刹が分別をなくして襲いかかってくる降参も高い。
The two nodded to one another and ran forward, sword in hand.
雪村君、中に隠れていてください。風間は我々が追い払います。
Wait! Shimada ran to back up Sanan and Inoue. I didn't know why Kazuma had chosen this time to attack. Yeah, this is different. But even if I faced him, I would be completely useless. Hold on, this is her angsting about being useless, right? Yeah. Oh no, she's just useless. That. Oh wait, 2 drinks. Yeah, okay, 2 drinks then. What then was I to do? I'll go find Saito. Yeah, where is he? If Inoue and the others were here, and Okito was in bed, there was still one other man who I could count on. How many drinks are we counting for Kazuma calling the Furies fakes? So for... in that case, like... Oh my gosh, I've been forgetting about that. Well, so like... he definitely did it at least once, right? Yeah. Let's see. Two. I'll do 2. 2 drinks. Extra ones. Oh fuck, that's the last of my beer. I at least want to play out the scene though, so like... Or I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Because I have water here. And I would like to end soon because I'm getting tired. I'd only ran a short distance when I collided with someone. Saito! No, you're... The man I'd hit was a Fury, mad with bloodlust. I scrambled back just as a voice called out from the darkness behind me. There he is. Saito! The one who saved me was precisely who I was looking for. When I looked up, he was studying the fallen fury. Excuse me, his mouth a thin line.
羅刹隊の暴走が始まったか。厄介なことになったな。
Saito! Kazuma is here. Inoue is fighting him with some of the other men, but...
そうか。奴はどこにいる？
over here. Huh? Oh, that's a drink. Let's see. Let me switch my beer with my water then. Whoops. Pressing that wrong button. Squidward, what the heck? My legs were shaking so badly I couldn't move. Whether it was because of the Fury who'd attacked me, or the thought of facing Kazuma again, or even relief at seeing Saito, I couldn't say. Oh, excuse me, seeing me in such a state, he looked down at me, and his voice was cool and calm. Oh, what the fuck? What? I didn't even... What? Wait, is this just because I chose to not go to save Heisuke or whatever? What the fuck? That is the longest I've ever seen, like, the results of a choice. Like, what?
守れという命令がある限り、俺はあんたを守り抜く。たとえ何があってもだ。
I was able to stop shivering. Saito was a man of few words, but he had taken the time to comfort me. That meant he... Were you worried about me? You change your Steam name around depending on characters you play in Dead by Daylight. Oh, okay, I see. Who are you playing then? When you play Sable Ward, you like to change it to Squidward. Oh, okay, I see. That makes sense. Also, oh, look at Saito. He's blushy. Ah. When we returned to the battlefield, the fight with Kazuma was still ongoing.
島田君、前に出るな。一人でも切られれば総崩れになる。
You know what? I'll take that as a loud Yamazaki drink. It's louder than usual there. They struggled for breath as they surrounded Kazuma, who looked completely unfazed. He had killed countless Furies, fought the Shinsengumi, and not suffered even a single scratch. Inoue!
雪村君、斉藤君を呼んできてくれたか。
怪我をした者がいれば下がれ。
Oh, Saito's
あとは
louder
俺が
than
何
usual.
とか
Oh,
する。
that is definitely a drink. What the fuck?
歯ごたえのない連中ばかりで退屈していたところだった。貴様が残っていたか。
俺が来た以上好きにはさせる。などというつもりはないが。これでも豚書の留守を任された一人なのだ。
He lowered his stance, and his hand reached for his sword. He was preparing for Iai. However, Kazuma simply glanced at him, then sheathed his own sword and slowly backed away.
逃げる気か。
今日はただの時間稼ぎだ。
What?
俺個人の用向きで来たわけではないので、長居をするつもりはない。
His eyes slid to me, and he smirked.
覚えておくのだ。これがまがいものの末。
Oh, yeah, that's a drink. His cold gaze fell on the corpses of the Furies.
血に狂い、仲間を襲う存在となり果て、それでも我ら本物にはかなうことなく、犬のように切られる運命の哀れな道化。
Now, okay. They are Shinsengumi, so I'll count that as a dog drink. Dogs of the shoulder, whatever. He said dogs. I'll fucking take it.
このような輩に囲まれて暮らすなら、俺と共に来た方が幸せだと思うが。
Hold on. This is also... Wouldn't this also technically count as Kazuma being all like, ooh, waifu? Let me make sure that's a prompt or something. Yeah, it's kind of implied. I'll drink for that. I refuse. I have no intention of ever joining you. I stood firm, returning Kazuma's harsh gaze with a glare of my own, and he just walks off. He flashed his teeth in a grin, then turned on his heel and melted into the darkness. Excuse me.
引いたようだな。無事か、雪村。
Yes. But only because they... Excuse me. Because you protected me.
そうか。
I couldn't shake what Kazuma had said. Scattered every which way were the remains of the brutally slain Furies.
井上さん、悪い知らせです。ここで対応しきれなかった羅刹が数名、屯所の中に侵入していたようです。
なんだって、中の被害はどうなっているんだい？
警備です。侵入した羅刹は切り殺されていました。
誰がやった？今屯所の中には羅刹と戦えるほどのものは残っていないはずだが。
沖田さんです。
お？
俺が沖田さんの部屋に入った時、無数の羅刹の死体が転がっていました。
What? But I thought Okita was too sick to fight.
だからすぐに松本先生を呼びに行くんだ。
What the fuck? Yes, I'll go with you. Oh shit, the plot thickens. Ito's assassination and the battle with the Guardians later became collectively known as the Aburano Koji incident. In an unexpected twist, the Satsuma and the demons that accompanied them laid a trap. The result was a number of casualties for both the Shinsengumi and the Guardians, including Heisuke's fatal wound. Teddy thickens too. Yeah, that fucking line, dude. In order for Heisuke to live, he had no choice but to drink the water of life. And to make things worse, in the middle of it all, Chikage Kazuma took the opportunity to strike at the compound. The serum my father had brought was slowly eating away at the Shinsengumi. A sense of dread took root in my heart. And we will definitely save there, unless, do we get another day drink? It is early December 1867. My final drink for tonight, and I will save there. They got that sad music playing. Ooh. But yeah. Good shit, man. We made some good progress tonight. Got some new stuff. Yeah, like, I didn't... That's so interesting. If you choose not to go save Heisuke, like, Kazuma actually attacks the compound. I don't remember that happening. So, like, that's so interesting. This game, man. So many different possibilities. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning into the stream. As always, love chatting with you guys and hanging out. If you're just watching, I'm always glad to be entertainment. So, later today... So, it's actually Akihiko Sanade's birthday from Persona 3, yay! So, I'm thinking of another Persona-related stream. So, we'll do Persona 5, The Phantom X, later today. So, look forward to that. But yeah, thank you guys once again for tuning into the stream. As always, love chatting with you guys and hanging out. If you're just watching, I'm always glad to be entertainment. Look forward to Persona 5X later today, and I'm gonna take my leave. Mata and Nene, my dudes, hope you guys have a lovely rest of your night or day, wherever you may be. And I'll catch you guys later. Yeah, GG easy, man. Hell yeah. Alright, but yeah. Take care, stay safe out there, and peace out.